This was the most humiliating and horrible thing I've ever been through. I have never felt more removed from my own humanity. I felt less than human.
I didn't quite understand how that after that long relationship and quite a successful relationship, certainly for Disney, that suddenly I was guilty until proven innocent.
How would you feel if your ex-husband, who you've been trying so hard to cancel, makes more money than you? Amber Heard is probably embarrassed now that Johnny Depp is making millions again after she accused him of those nasty allegations and brought it to court. We guess karma really has its ways because this is absolutely what everyone expected. It seems like Johnny Depp is finally getting back on his feet after being treated badly by the majority of Hollywood. You do remember that he was fired from all of his jobs after Amber Heard told everyone that he was hurting her during their marriage, even though there is absolutely no proof to back up these claims.
Broke my heart. I wanted to marry him so bad. This is the man I loved, you know? Yes, it was awful at times, but I loved him and what he
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Dior was one of the few, if not the only one, that stuck with the actor during the most difficult part of his life. Since 2015, Johnny has been the face of Dior's fragrance. On some of the topics they chose to include him in, like the one about dressing in Native American style, the company did get backlash. It wasn't as significant as his wife-beater incident from Amber, though. Now, their luck is doubled because the actor won the long legal battle between him and his then wife and proved all the other employers that dropped him wrong. By the year 2022, after the whole drama was over between Johnny and Amber, the sales of Dior totally skyrocketed. Sources say that Dior Sauvage was a leader in perfume sales throughout 2022, even achieving remarkable success that the CEO said was driven by the image of Johnny Depp. We have a feeling that Amber is not happy with this at all, especially because she's been trying to make herself look innocent. She already begged for a mistrial, started to appeal the jury's decision on Johnny's win, and even tried to paint his witnesses as liars. All the actor does is win, and Amber's just seeing the beginning of it. Johnny made headlines last year as a result of his defamation case against his ex-wife, who referred to herself as a public figure symbolizing domestic abuse in an op-ed for the Washington Post. The trial was one of the largest and most watched trials in history and actually boosted Dior's sales last year. Earlier this year, LVMH CEO Bernard Arnault delivered the brand's 2022 financial report and was thrilled to share the profit Dior made. "You've probably seen the ads. That's working very well," he said during his presentation, referring to the ads with the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. He revealed that one of the key success factors was the ongoing global success of Dior's Sauvage, once again world leader in 2022. This isn't something other brands who had Johnny before can do nowadays. Like with Disney, they were at the top, being one of the most successful companies in the world because they had the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise with Johnny as the star. His role, Captain Jack Sparrow, was idolized by many, and when he was fired, his fans believed that no one else could play that role, so they decided to boycott the franchise in Disney, leaving them with no business nor money. Another one would be Warner Brothers, who chose to side with Amber Heard instead of Johnny Depp. They decided to side with his wife for her allegations and kept her in their movies while Johnny was again fired. To the actor's chagrin, Warner Brothers is at the worst place they are at. With Amber Heard in their movies, people are blocking them from left and right to the point that they had to move their release dates multiple times in hopes that this issue will die down. Despite the fact that Johnny was dropped by both the Walt Disney Company and Warner Brothers due to the allegations against him, Dior Sauvage continued to use the actor as the face of the product. Warner Brothers first replaced him with Mads Mikkelsen in the Fantastic Beasts franchise after initially dropping the actor. Disney quickly followed suit and fired Johnny from the renowned Pirates of the Caribbean movie role of Jack Sparrow. Dior kept the actor to continue working with them as their model rather than evicting him as the others did. Bless their hearts, because Dior received a ton of compliments, which helped their sales. They made their decision to continue with him quickly and subtly. Aside from these well-known brands, a handful of his sponsorships bid the actor goodbye. From movies to brands, nothing was left for Johnny Depp. He was practically jobless by then, but at that point, he couldn't do anything, not even be mad. He understood that people were dropping him because of those allegations. It was just unfair that the things he worked hard for with his blood, sweat, and tears were all gone in the blink of the eye. At least he still had actors who would vouch for him. One of them was Robert Downey Jr., who wanted Johnny to star alongside him in his projects. And of course, he still had Dior backing him up. Even before the reports of Johnny boosting their sales were made known to the public, Dior already had a plan to keep Johnny in the bag. Apparently, Johnny just re-signed with Dior to serve as the brand's ambassador for the Sauvage men's fragrance. It is reportedly a multi-year deal worth 7 figures in total. It's been said that a few people for Dior attended Johnny's concert fresh out of the defamation trial. Then, the Dior Beauty Instagram account posted photos and videos of him backstage at one of his rock concerts in Paris, which he played right after the Fairfax defamation trial ended. The caption read, "Fearless yet human," just like Sauvage, and of course his fans couldn't stop fangirling in the comments section. His fans are so thankful to the designer brand because they practically helped Johnny get back on his feet. They're saying things like, "Dior surely knows how to pick a winner. Congratulations, Johnny Depp, and thank you, Dior. Such a pity that Warner Brothers and Disney chose to side with Amber Heard. And we love to see it. There's a lot of demand for Johnny Depp. What a strong survivor." One of his fans even said, "Imagine faces of beasts that dropped him from these that kept him. It would be funny. They deserve to be ranked in cash they stuck with through it. If it weren't for Dior, none of the other name brands or business people would have hired Johnny after Amber Heard sticked." The truth is, Johnny just wanted to bring this issue to court to prove to his kids that he had done nothing to their stepmom and that he was innocent. He didn't plan on doing this so that he could get jobs again, but he actually did more than that though. He proved to everyone that there's something more than what meets the eye and that we shouldn't believe everything that comes our way. Men can be hurt too, and this was something the actor found out tragically.
What did you say in response when Miss Heard said, "Tell the world, Johnny, tell them Johnny Depp, I, Johnny Depp, a man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence"?
I said yes.
Now that the truth has been set free, Amber Heard still claims to be broke and unemployed. She even said that she doesn't have the money to pay her ex. She believes that he doesn't even deserve her money, even when the court says so. Nowadays, we actually don't know what Amber Heard is up to. After the trial, she went on several interviews to make people believe that she's innocent and that the court had always sided with Johnny since he's the bigger person. It is a known fact that she and her supporters had been bashing the judge who presided over the case and all the other witnesses. One day, she even fired her own lawyer who defended her all through those 6 grueling weeks. The actress had been spotted shopping at her local grocery store. People have also seen her around the world traveling with her friends and alleged girlfriend in Spain and Israel. It's ironic that she claimed to be broke but is jumping from country to country. The worst part is, in the only job she currently has with Warner Brothers, they decided to cut her parts as Princess Mira in the second Aquaman movie so that fans of the comic wouldn't boycott the entire franchise because of her doing. Some are begging to cut her off entirely, but we have a feeling that the entertainment company would never do that. Meanwhile, people are anticipating Johnny Depp's return to the big screen. A lot of snippets of him in costume went viral a few months back, and we can't lie, we're totally excited for it. He's also been traveling with his friends to tour with them, and maybe he's even starting to date. There's so much good loyalty can bring you, and Dior and Johnny Depp really proved that to us. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching.